Good day. This is Harshit from IT Voice. Let's start the latest and most credible tech news for today is Zoom brings together in-office and remote employees with the launch of Intelligent Director for Zoom Rooms. AI-powered Intelligent Director enhances connection and optimizes the conference room experience for hybrid work. Using multiple cameras to give every participant their own space in Zoom meetings, Zoom Video Communications Incorporation announced the launch of the award-winning Intelligent Director for Zoom Rooms. For hybrid meetings with a Zoom Room, Intelligent Director uses AI and multiple cameras to provide the best image and angle of participants in the room so remote participants can see each person clearly even in large conference rooms. Viavi Solutions has launched the TM500 Cloud developed for testing cloud deployed ORAN component at MWC Shanghai. As operators increasingly deploy core network services in the cloud through hyperscalers and other cloud providers, the TM500 Cloud is designed to measure the mitigate any risk associated with the quality of service for end users. NEC Corporation India implement smart manufacturing solutions to boost Mitsubishi Belting India's operational efficiency. NEC Corporation India, a wholly owned subsidiary of NEC Corporation, announced a collaboration with Mitsubishi Belting India to implement IT infrastructure and SAP systems for their new manufacturing facility in Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. This new facility, which represents a significant investment of around 3.6 billion yen, is one of the largest facilities within the Mitsubishi Belting Group. Amazon Web Services announced the expansion of the AWS Think Big Space program in the Mumbai metro region by introducing it to two government-run schools in Thane, Maharashtra. The AWS Think Big Space is a focused program to enable students to cultivate an interest in science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics disciplines. The program has been introduced to students of Thane Municipal Corporation, school number 60 and number 112 to benefit more than 220 students in the age group of 6 to 15 years. Fujitsu announced that it has won the 2023 Microsoft Japan Healthcare and Life Sciences Partner of the Year award for its cloud-based platform that allows users in the healthcare field to securely collect and leverage health-related data. Based on patients' consent data from medical institutions, electronic medical record systems, and patients' personal health data, including vital data, can be collected and stored on the Microsoft Azure-based platform to promote personalized healthcare. ViewSonic Corporation, a leading global provider of visual solutions, expands its interactive flat panel segment with the latest generation of ViewBoard 55 series, enabling new age educators to effectively teach with various engaging tools. Enhancing the classroom and learning experience with its user-friendly features, this latest version is available with Android 11 OS powered by an octa-core CPU for optimized efficiency and security. In a stunning turn of events, Apple Incorporation, the technology giant, has witnessed its share price soar to an all-time high while its market capitalization is poised to reach an unprecedented milestone of $3 trillion. This momentous achievement has garnered significant attention and reflects the company's immense success and influence in the global market. Oppo is preparing to release the Anko Air 3 Pro earbuds in India during Amazon upcoming Prime Day sale. These earbuds are anticipated to launch alongside the Reno 10 series, which is set to make its debut in India in July. Serving as the successor to the Anko Air 2 Pro earbuds, the Anko Air 3 Pro will offer active noise cancellation technology and will be available in a green color variant. During the 2022 I/O keynote, Google showcased a pair of glasses with real-time AR translation, generating excitement and applause. These glasses, known as Iris AR glasses, were designed to resemble regular glasses and were expected to offer innovative augmented reality experiences. However, it appears that the project has been abandoned by Google and will join the company's long list of discontinued and viewers. According to a report by Insider, the development of the Iris glasses was plagued by frequent change in Google's strategy, causing the team to constantly pivot. This led to frustration among employees and ultimately contributed to the project's cancellation. The decision was also influenced by recent layoffs and reorganization within the companies, as well as the departure of Clay Bauer, who had been leading the AR/VR department for 18 years. Google Local Guides is a program designed by Google to crowdsource local data and enhance the user experience on Google Maps. It is a community-driven initiative that involves people from around the world who voluntarily contribute their knowledge and experience about different places they have visited. These contributions include reviews, photos, fact checks, answering questions, and editing location information if necessary. In May of this year, the European Union approved Microsoft's historic $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard, the renowned creator of the popular game franchise Call of Duty. Now, Activision Blizzard is making investment in Europe by expanding its presence in the region. The company has revealed plans for its developer Infinity Ward to establish a team in Barcelona, Spain, and expand its Call of Duty-focused studios across Europe. Infinity Ward, currently based in Los Angeles with studios in Texas, Mexico, and Poland, will join forces with its mobile games unit, Digital Legends, in the Spanish city. Tata Communications has reached a definitive agreement to purchase Kaleyra Incorporation, a communication platform service provider based in the United States. The acquisition is valued at $100 million and includes the assumption of Kaleyra gross debt of $2 to $4.9 million and net debt of $149.9 million as of 31 March 2023. The transaction is subject to approval by Kaleyra stockholders, regulatory approvals, and customary closing conditions. Once completed, Kaleyra will become a subsidiary of Tata Communications. The acquisition is expected to be finalized within 6 to 9 months, and the 640 employees of Kaleyra across 16 global offices will continue their role within the company. Infosys, India's second largest company, has not yet made working from the office mandatory for its employees. However, the company may have to reconsider its hybrid working policy due to clients' demand. During Infosys' 42nd annual journal meeting, a senior company official revealed that some clients have started insisting that their projects be handled from the office. Microsoft has successfully resolved an issue that impacted its Outlook email and calendar service for web users. The problem arose on Tuesday evening, 27 June at approximately 8 p.m. India time. Microsoft took to Twitter early Wednesday, 28 June to confirm that the outage had been fixed. Initially, reports indicated that the issue primarily affected users in North America. However, Microsoft later acknowledged that the problem had a wider reach beyond North America. Users from the UK, Latin America, and India commented on a tweet confirming the problem, stating that they also experienced the outage. Chinese smartphone manufacturer iQOO has officially announced that its mid-range device, the iQOO Neo 7 Pro, will be launched in India next month. The company has confirmed that the smartphone will be available for purchase from 4 July in an accidental revelation. Amazon India listed the iQOO Neo 7 Pro on its website and disclosed the starting price of the device according to the listing. The smartphone will have a price tag of Rs 39,999. However, the price has since been removed from the website. Thank you for tuning in. Follow IT Voice for gadgets, reviews, industry insights, and tech news.
Need help in leveraging AI for content creators, copywriters, text visuals, grammar assistant, a lot of things. Save this video, I'm gonna help you. Number 1, Grammarly. ये आपकी वर्ड्स के अंदर ग्रामर डिटेक्ट करता है, चाहे आप पैराग्राफ लिख रहे हो या बड़ा लेटर, और आपको बताता है कहाँ पे सही ग्रामर का यूज करना है. प्लस ये आपको असिस्टेंस देता है लर्निंग में. दिस इज द बोनस पॉइंट ऑफ इट. नंबर 2, टेक्स्ट स्पेस. बहुत सारा टाइम बचा सकते हो एफर्टलेसली. आप बहुत सारी टाइपिंग इससे कर सकते हो, कंटेंट जनरेट कर सकते हो. लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स इज देयर इन द टेक्स्ट स्पेस. अब आते हैं एक बहुत बड़ा कंसर्न टॉपिक जिसे बोलते हैं एसईओ. एसईओ करना बहुत मुश्किल काम है, बट ये चीज आसान बनाता है. एसईओ क्विक आता है, कीवर्ड्स, इनसाइट, हाइलाइट्स, बहुत सारे कॉम्पिटिटिव रिसर्च एनालिसिस टूल्स के साथ जो हमें अपने कॉम्पिटिटर के बारे में सर्च करने में हेल्प करता है। और अच्छी टेक न्यूज पढ़नी हो तो itvoice.in पे जरूर जाएं। टिल देन मिलते हैं कल नई वीडियो में। फॉलो IT Voice फॉर मोर, लाइक शेयर फॉलो कमेंट IT Voice।